Now let's have some fun. Let's start with, I'm not going to put it as top. I'm going to put it now as not ISO. No, I want it to be perspective. Okay, good. Perspective is not bad. And here, I would like to add another uh, object, like a cube. So, well, this is the target image. Now I would like to add an object like a cube that will show when the AR preview is tested. Okay. So the first thing first, this object, the virtual object that you wanted to show, yeah, this is your target image. So meaning I'm going to turn on my laptop camera and use my business card, this one, as a target image, so that this system, I will show you how we use it, will detect it through my laptop camera so that it will show some virtual object. Good? Good. So what virtual object I want to add at the moment? Well, in supposedly for our project, we are going to add a drone. But as a beginner, I also want to show you how to add just an easy object so that we make sure all our settings are correct. So that we know if anything goes wrong with the drone, which is a more advanced animated kind of image that we will import as a package, I just wanted to make sure that the application works fine and it detects actually the card and it shows a little cube on top of it, yeah? So that when we start working with the drone, anything goes wrong, it is, we know where the problem is. You got me? Okay. So now, how do we connect? How do we tell? How do we signal to the system that this, whatever object, 3D object that we added to the scene, should actually show with this target? Because there could be multi-target, you guys. So for example, you could actually have a piece of a magazine, a page, and on that page, you will have multiple targets. So how would I know which shows and when? So you are going to go for the image target and select it. This means that this is the parent. And when you add another game object, for example, like a 3D, a 3D object, sorry, Gomen, you don't, if you go to Vuforia engine, this is the target image. But if you add a 3D object, you can add a cube, a sphere, whatever you want. How about a cube? Oh man, what's happening? Well, this is a cube, right? If you use your mouse wheel backward. Oh, this is nonsense, isn't it? Yes, Nora. What do we do? Double click on the cube. Ah, here it is. Oh man, it's too big. And look, this is the center of the cube. So the cube positioned in such a way that its center is 0, 0, 0. Yeah? While the target image is actually inside the cube, seems to be. So there is some scaling issues here. Yeah? So what are we going to do? First of all, I am aware that this should be the child. So what do we do? Like that. You drag it and drop it inside in the center of image target until you get this. That little indentation that you've seen me doing it right now, okay? So now where is the cube? Here is Mr. Cube. Now let's talk about scaling. Later we can talk about rotation. Now we know that our image target, it says scale 1, 1, 1. Okay. 1, 1, 1. Here says also scale 1, 1, 1. But these 3D assets are 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter. Their 1 means 1 meter, 1 meter by 1 meter. What are you gonna do? Basically, if in reality our image target is 0.09, let's put this as 0.01. Okay, 1, 1. Not bad. As you wish. Now, if you take a look again at the cube, double click, the cube is actually of a reasonable size here. Do you see? Maybe we can add 1.9 or 2. How about 2? 2. Do you see now? It's reasonable. This sounds about right when you say it is 2 centimeters against 9 of width. Do you see? Knowing this is very, very important. But again, why did I put it in perspective? So that you can see what's actually showing on top of the card and what's underneath the card, or to the bottom. So we need to lift this up. How much up? Well, take it up, 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 up until here. It is 0, 0, 0. The y, you see? Here, this is 0, 0, 0. In fact, if you put 0.05, oh no, it is gone somewhere else. Maybe it is 0, 0, 5, you guys. Go minute, 0 is before the 5 here. It's going up. 0, 0. How about 1? 9. Not also good. 1 is perfect. Why is perfect? What does this mean? I'll show you what does it mean. Here, with this view, I'm gonna try to rotate the view a little bit. Let me do it as a free. Take the perspective and let me move it a little bit. How do we move it? I used to be able to move it, you guys. Okay, here is good. As you can see, this is just touching the card. Why is that so, and how is this happen? This happened. This is the image target. Be careful. Here's the cube. The cube is y 0.01. So why is that? Because this whole thing is a 1 centimeter. Oh, actually 2. We put it as 2 centimeter. So this whole thing is 2 centimeters. So this is the center. So this is 1 centimeters, this half, 1 centimeters, the upper half. So it does make sense that when this was 0, do you see that, you guys? When this was 0, the center was on the 0, 0, 0. This means that on top of the card, there is half of this, whatever this is. If this is 0.02, then half of it is 0.01. The other half is in the bottom hanging. So this is why we need the I to be 0.01. Yeah, lift it 1. Okay, you guys tell me, if you scaled this to be 0.04, okay? You scaled it to be 4 centimeters. Yes, not 2. Then the question to you now, if you want to lift this up just enough for the bottom to touch the surface of the card, how much and where shall you put or alter or change these readings? Where? If you're going top, we agreed that this gizmo, the top and the bottom is in fact the y-axis. So I'm going to go on the y-axis and I'm going to say 0.02 of all this 0.04 is actually hanging down. So I would need 0.02. Gumenne, I put 1 by mistake, 2. And ta-da! Here's, I'm using my mouse. Back again, here's my beautiful cube. But however, my cube is a little bit big here. So I'm gonna go back again to the 1. Just, it's a preference. I just feel it's big, but of course, if you feel you want to see something super big like this on the camera, up to you. Okay, so here we go. And if you want, you can actually even raise it up a little bit more, so you can put it a little bit like 1.15 if you want up, but I suggest that keep it as is for now. It's good and nice. Save it, and in the next video, get ready. I will hand in to you the business card in reality on a piece of paper, which is our target image. And in the next video, we're going to turn on our cameras facing the our business card, so that we can project and see hopefully this white cube. Okay, you can of course change colors for the cube and do whatever you want, but for now I don't think this is a very important thing to do at the moment. Okay, also you can change the mesh, which here, so for example you can change the mesh and all that, but it's all right. It's a cube for now. You can, if you want, you can do it as a capsule, do you see? But for now we just decided it's a cube and all that. Okay, but we can add materials. For example, here's the default material, but you can, this is default material, do you see? But I don't know, these sound crazy, you guys. And this is default also, but this is not bad. And you can go to the resources and change, if you have any material you can change it. Okay, so next video.